What's wrong with you?
It's here! We've got work!
What?
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pay handsomely.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
SBO, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
Yeah, big time!
Now what are we gonna do?
I must test your abilities.
Bring it on.
Ready.
Here is your first mission. I want to test your investigation skills. Collect hermit crabs.
I mentioned at the end of the last episode, Team Chaotix's gameplay is mostly based off of mission-based gameplay, and it can vary. For our first mission in Seaside Hill, a mysterious voice on the radio, or whomever it is, wants us to find 10 hermit crabs. And that is done by a variety of methods. There are actually more than enough in this level to find. There are actually more than 10, so we can do it in any order we wish. As for the Chaotix themselves, their moveset is largely similar to Team Rose's, although Vector the Crocodile is also the leader of the Chaotix Detective Agency, has a kind of different sort of triangle dive. It is similar to Big's umbrella, but, well, you'll see in a moment. Charmy does have a unique ability, as does SBO actually. He can make flowers bloom, and SBO being a ninja, don't know if he was originally that in the Sega 32X game Knuckles Chaotix. Chaotix made their debut, for the most part anyway, but he can turn himself invisible when he does his tornado attack. So yes, and okay, so Big also, Vector has a very nice body slam, which is a lot quicker than Big the Cat. Seriously, you can bust open a lot of blocks that way, and find a lot of these hermit crabs as well. So yes, Team Chaotix also have a rather unique Team Blast. I don't know if I show it off here. Besides that, I just love using Vector's voice slam. As much as I do love using Big's, actually, to be fair. The thing I don't like doing is with all the teams, to be fair, is not to use the thing. But anyway, that being said, Vector's other attack is to push things as well. Yes, he's a very strong reptile. And yeah. Anyway, that being said, yeah. The Chaotix are an interesting thing. I did not think they would return, barring one member, namely Mighty the Armadillo, who, up until Sonic Mania, remained a mystery as to why he did not reappear. He did reappear, of course, in Sonic Mania Plus, along with the Flying Squirrel, another character that was in Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a trackable arcade game, seriously. And that is one of the most frantic things I have seen, seriously. I've seen footage of it on YouTube. Anyway, that being said, yeah. But I'll go over the other members of the Chaotix maybe a little later on. Right now, I don't just want to focus on the gameplay. And yes, we can still get our power-ups. Seemingly in Sonic Heroes, we can't get invincibility or speed shoes unless we get it from a balloon, seemingly. Yeah, seriously, that's random as hell. Kind of like with Sonic Adventure 2, anyway, when I got that one like invisibility capsule in with Green Forest, for example. So yeah, and here's an example of Charmy's ability to make flowers bloom, himself being a bee. Yes, which is weird. But yes, apparently you can make flowers with them just by pressing the B button and doing that, which is weird because that's another thing about Charmy. In the Fleetway Sonic comics, he was always 16 years old and had a weird way of speaking, like diddly eedly or something. In the Sega canon, he is 6 years old, certainly from Sonic Heroes anyway. I don't know about in other games because of that. But he's now 6 years old, which makes him 2 years younger than Tails, and I guess... oh, and here's Team Chaotix's thing. Seriously, I love it. They all sing a rather bad tune, which destroy the enemies, no joke, gives you rings. Seriously. It is easily my favourite Team Blast in the game. This is what makes me like Team Chaotix, even though some of their gameplay is pretty crap at times. I mean in terms of missions, not in terms of the other thing. Anyway, that being said, we have cleared, dare I say, Seaside Hill. So the next level will be, of course, Ocean Valley. And let's see how this one goes, shall we? Yes, in this one we have to rescue the Chow. Yes, apparently there's a Chow trapped in the palace. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. It's not anything to do with, dare I say, Chocola, is it? Because we know what happened with Chocola. Well, no, it's just a nondescript Chow. Which is weird. Do you think Sega and Sonic Team were trying to, well, put a Chow Garden in this game? I don't know. They were able to do it with Sonic Advance, so maybe. Anyway, yeah. The one thing you aren't guaranteed is automatic. Well, that's a given. Anyway, we're about to see Vector's flying ability on these things. Basically, he apparently likes chewing bubble gum because he creates a huge bubble above his mouth. How he can hold his breath for that long, I don't know, or at least hold the bubble so long without opening his gob, I don't know. Especially since Vector is also quite a big mouth in the game, seriously. I'll give him this. If the enemy even does an impression of, dare I say, only Lieutenant Columbo, but also, I believe, originally it was in the Japanese version, I believe it was Detective Conan Edogawa from Case Closed, or Detective Conan. No, in the English version, it was an impression of apparently Sherlock Holmes, which didn't really work because it was obviously Conan Edogawa. And this is someone who has not seen many episodes of Case Closed. Seriously. The fact that the same studio who did Sonic X TMS Entertainment also did Case Closed is a given. Of course, they reference some of their own work. How long before they reference something like Lupin the Third then? Anyway, never mind that. Let's go down here and indeed run through here and indeed destroy that block. And yeah, why not? The silliest thing about besides Vector's atrocious singing, well, it's not weird, he's Brooklyn accent, seriously. He'd rival Meowth and Impmon for the cheesy sounding Brooklyn accent. But he's also Charmy's singing, which, given that Charmy is only 6 years old in this game, and indeed most of the other 3D Sonic games, that's understandable. Vector is not a good singer. I think I've just come off of Team Roses, that's why. Anyway, inside that cage, finally, is where the Chow is. So if we break it open, we get the Chow! So yeah. So with that done, we can now go to the Egg Hawk. Let's see how we handle it with Team Chaotix. Yeah, seriously.
No complaints.
So, you're the ones who are playing games with my army?
Sorry, just part of the job.
That's the evil genius, Dr. Eggman.
Doctor Who?
Yes, let me show you who I really am.
Ah, I knew it was him. Don't hesitate. It's Professor John. Get
A
it?
self-proclaimed genius scientist.
What is Pluto?
You're either a genius or a madman. Either way, you'll be sorry for getting in our way.
Let's see. SBO runs a little slower than Amy does, but that largely the same. In fact, probably a bit easier because of Big's body slam. Seriously. Don't know if I do use it here. Let's see. And also another thing about Vector, he can also launch SBO and Charmy a lot quicker than Big could with Amy and Cream. So yeah, I do prefer Vector over Big in terms of mobility. He doesn't do it as quickly as Knuckles, but he is able to launch it from his mouth without having to jump in the air. So that is definitely something I do like about Vector. Anyway, that being said, the whole story of Team Chaotix apparently revolves around this mysterious radio that they got from thing. Does kind of sound familiar, and we'll get to that. Yes, this mysterious voice is heard throughout the game. First we think it was Dr. Eggman, but we're facing him. So I don't know. Also, I like how likewise with the various characters, Vector's let's say power moves change with each level. With a level 2 Vector, for example, he will shoot out fire. He will breathe fire. Seriously, I thought it was a crocodile, not a dragon. Anyway, that being said, yeah, Thunder Shoot is still the most powerful thing thus far in the game. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, we are done here. On the next episode, we will head to Grand Metropolis and Power Plant. And that is where things start to go downhill in terms of mission gameplay. Anyway, I will see you on the next episode. Goodbye!